I'm back on the boat again, and following up from my blog post the other day, I just wanted to show you the boat and what I've been up to. So I try and break down the varnishing into small pieces, into little pieces. So what I did is I've started on the handrail. I've still got a varnish down here where it is all flaking off and it looks really bad because I've let it go for a couple of years. But I stripped this completely down to bare wood. I've put a couple of coats of sanding sealer on it, which seals the wood, which is, I think, is a better way than putting thin coats of varnish on it. Then this is the first coat of varnish, and it already starts to look quite good. But I've taken advantage of the warm, sunny weather. We've had several days of rain, and so I had to come down there and dry the boat off and make sure the wood was completely dry, and it was okay today. So I managed to get some varnish on it, and you can see the difference here. I've done this bit from the gate here all the way around to the gate over there where the yellow tape is, and I've got to work forward from here. And if you look here, you can see where I've scraped it back to bare wood, and then I've started to rub it down, because any place you get you know, your varnish comes up like against this bronze hinge here, there's always a tendency for the water to be able to get in, and once it starts to get in there, then you know it starts to lift off. So I've scraped that right back. There's a lot more sanding to do, but I'm going to sand this back to make sure it's smooth. It's pretty good now already, but got more stuff to do, and then we can start building up coats of varnish. And then come down here and I'll show you what's going on here. So if you look here, this is exactly what I'm talking about, where we've got piece of cap rail joins another piece of cap rail, and that yellow, that's where the varnish has started to lift like that, and the water's getting underneath. So there's no point in putting varnish on top of that, because it will just lift off, because it's not sticking to the wood, it's just sticking to more varnish. So this has all got to be cleaned off, sanded back, make sure that there's some bare wood there, and then we can start building it up. And also, come here, up here there's a bronze rubbing strip here, and I've taken that off to make it easier to varnish. And you can see here, I varnished this a couple of years ago, and this varnish isn't actually in too bad a shape, but obviously the water got under the edge here, and I've also scraped that back to the teak there. So plenty of work to do, but come back, we'll catch up again in a few more days and we'll see how we're getting on.